and gentlemen, and welcome to the Verb Circus. My name's Kyle Miller, and I'm joined by two great guests here who've been doing a great job in their first two programs. First, we have Ernesto. How you doing, Ernesto?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Good, I'm doing great. Are you having fun on the Verb Circus?
Oh, yes, a lot of fun.
Good, all right. And Mariana, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
Good, and are you having a good time here? You enjoying it?
Yes, I'm having a good time.
Good, okay, two great guests. Let's take a look at our scores here and see where they stand in terms of points. Here we have Ernesto with 130. That's a good score here, yes, in only our third show. And Mariana here with 190. Good job. All right, well, let's see how many points they can accumulate today. Let's get started. All right, here we are getting started our third program, and it's Ernesto in the red. Ernesto, the scuba diver. I understand you scuba dive.
Yeah.
Buceo, you say in Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I scuba dive, well, from 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
So I've been scuba diving.
I've been scuba diving for 5 years.
For
already.
5 years, good. So where do you go scuba diving?
Well, I've been in a lot of places, But Canarias.
Uh-huh,
the Canary Islands.
The Canary Islands, yeah. Okay.
Even the Australia.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
The reef.
The reef.
Right, great. Wow, interesting. Okay. Scuba diving. So would you recommend that I try it?
Oh, yes, I do recommend
To try
you to try it.
Good. I recommend that you try it.
That you try it.
Good. Okay, and Mariana, I understand you play, in Argentina, you played field hockey.
Yes, I did.
Right. How long did you play field hockey for?
I played for 20 years, yeah.
20 years, wow, incredible. In Canada, we play a lot of hockey as well, but we play ice hockey, right? Sobre
a different
hielo.
kind, yes.
So in Argentina, you play sobre hierba.
Sobre hierba, yes.
And is it a popular sport in Argentina?
A very popular sport for girls.
For girls, more than guys?
Yes, too, but not as popular as for girls.
Okay, so what do the guys play in Argentina?
The guys, well, obviously football and rugby.
Football and rugby. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, well, we've seen our scores, so let's get things started the way we always do by choosing our verb of the day. Here we go with our verb of the day. Here it comes. Look at that right there, the verb to mean. To mean. Interesting verb. Can you conjugate this one for me, Mariana?
Today I mean.
Yeah?
Yesterday I meant.
Yeah?
Lately I've meant.
I've meant, exactly. Today or every day I mean. Yesterday I meant. Lately I've meant. Very good. All right, mean, meant, meant. Good job. All right, let's take a look at our uses of today's verb. First, we have to have an intention in mind. Okay, so do you mean to improve your English a lot this year?
Yes, I do mean to improve my English this year.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I mean to improve my English. I have that intention. I mean to do it. Do you mean to work hard on this program?
Yes, I mean to work hard on this program.
Okay, good. To work hard and get a lot of points and have a lot of fun as well. Okay, our second use is to have some signification. So some meaning, we could say. Ask him what the verb talar means in Spanish. The Spanish verb talar. Ask him what that means.
What does the verb talar mean in Spanish?
What does it mean? What does it mean? Yeah.
Yeah, what does it mean in Spanish?
So in English, I mean, the translation to English. So what does that verb mean?
Is to chop a tree or?
Exactly, yeah. To chop a tree. So the verb talar in Spanish means to cut down trees. The verb to cut down means talar, to cut down trees, yeah. So what does it mean? Ask me what my last name means.
What does your last name mean, Carl?
Yeah, what does your last name? Now, my last name is Miller. It's mi apellido. My last name is Miller, and it means molinero. Miller, right? Someone who works in a mill.
Yeah.
Next, we have to bring, cause, or produce something as a result. So we could say, oh, this bonus, if we get a bonus in our job, this bonus means we can go on a vacation, for example. Do you think global warming means that we'll have problems in the future?
Global warming means that we will have problems in the future.
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, I think you're right. Global warming probably means that we'll have problems in the future. Okay, we also have something interesting, something extra here I want to talk about, which is to stand for, to mean, but we also say to stand for, which we use with acronyms. So what does OPEC? Do you know what OPEC stands for? ¿Qué significa? Do you know what it stands for?
OPEC means Organization
Of petroleum exporting countries. Yes, OPEC.
I know the other way around.
Yeah, the Spanish way, that's right. OPEC means, or OPEC stands for, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, okay? And CIA, ask me what CIA stands for.
What does CIA stands for?
Stand for. Right, ask me again.
What does CIA stand for?
Good. What does CIA stand for? CIA stands for the Central Intelligence Agency. Okay? It's also interesting that we usually pronounce these acronyms in English according to the letter. We don't say la CIA. We say the CIA. And CIA stands for the Central Intelligence Agency, for example. Okay, so I think you're doing a good job with these meanings and the verb to mean, all the meanings of the verb to mean. Let's move on now to our first challenge. That's right, the translation challenge. All right, guys, here we are in the translation challenge. You know how this works by now. Each correct answer is worth 5 points. You'll see the sentence in Spanish and 3 options in English. Choose the correct translation for 5 points. All right, let's hear example number 1.
Significa mucho para mí.
Okay. A, it means much for me. B, it means lots for me. And C, it means a lot to me. 5 seconds. Very quick there, very quick. Good job. Well, let's go to Ernesto. What have you got for us, Ernesto? What do you think?
See?
Okay, and can you read it out loud, please?
It means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me. Okay.
To me too. It
Okay.
means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me. Yes. Does Christmas mean a lot to you?
Yes, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, Christmas means a lot to me, for example. Correct, that's right. The correct answer is C. They both get 5 points. It means a lot to me, not for me. Okay, also notice how we say a lot. We don't normally use much or many in the affirmative. That's important. We don't use much or many very often in the affirmative. Normally, a lot of. It means a lot to me. Okay, let's hear number 2.
Creo que tenían intención de llamar al director.
Okay. A, I think they meant to call the manager. B, I think they had intention to call the manager. And C, I think they meant to call to the director. You have 5 seconds. A, B, or C. Got your answer ready. Okay, we'll go. You had it picked, but then you had to check, right? Make sure you had
Yes, that is the correct one. I know what is the other. I have to know.
All
what
right.
is correct.
Okay, good stuff. So what have you got for us?
A.
Okay, Mariana says A, and the Professor Ernesto is going with C this time. Call to the,
Yeah,
but we're in fact going to say to call the manager. Yeah, so we'll go with A, yeah, because we wouldn't say to call to the director. No, to call the director or to call the manager. So can you repeat A for us, please, Ernesto?
I think they meant to call the manager.
Yeah, I think they meant to call the manager. The manager. All right, very good. 5 points, Mariana. Well done.
Thanks.
And let's hear now number 3.
Significa más de lo que nunca podrías imaginar.
Okay. A, it means more than you could never imagine. B, it means more than you could ever imagine. And C, it means more than you'd never be able to imagine. You've got 5 seconds. All righty. Now at home, hopefully at home you've got this one right. This one wasn't so hard. Hopefully you've got this one right, and hopefully Ernesto has it right too. He's going with B this time. And Mariana?
Also B.
B as well. Okay, can you read it for us, Mariana?
It means more than you could ever imagine.
Yes, than you could ever. In Spanish, you use the negative, but in English, we do use the affirmative there, than you could ever correct. That's good for 5 points. Well done. Can you read it for us, Ernesto?
It means more than you could ever imagine.
Good. It means more than you could ever imagine. All right, great job. Let's go on now to our fourth and final example.
¿Qué significa todo esto?
A. What does this mean? B. What means all this? And C. What does all this mean? Okay. Todo esto. All right, Mariana, are you confident about this one, Mariana?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what have you got for us?
Sí.
She says it's C. All right, and Ernesto?
C2.
C as well. Can you read it for us, Ernesto?
What does all this mean?
Good, and with a nice question, what does all this mean?
What does all this mean?
Good. And that's the correct answer. Good job for 5 points. Mariana, can you read it for us as well?
What does all this mean?
What does all this mean? Good. And at home, one time for you. What does all this mean? Good job. All right, well done, both of you on the set, and well done to you at home as well. Good job. Let's take a look at those scores and see where they stand here, Ernesto and Mariana. Ernesto with 145, very good score, and Mariana moving up to 210. Wow. Great stuff, guys. Let's move on now to our other uses. All right, here we are in our other uses, ladies and gentlemen, and here we're going to talk about an adjective. So we have an adjective which is meaningful. Meaningful. So this means, right, significativo, right? Meaningful. So for example, I could say our birthday. Actually, I'll have you ask her, Ernesto, ask her if birthdays are meaningful to her.
Are birthdays meaningful to you?
No, they are not meaningful to me.
Okay, say it again.
No, they are not meaningful to me.
Okay, so you don't place a lot of importance on birthdays. They're not meaningful to you?
No, not to me. To my child, yes.
to your children, yes.
Yes.
Okay, meaningful. Okay, so tell her to ask me if apologies are meaningful to me.
Please ask Kyle if apologies are meaningful to him.
Good.
Kyle, are apologies meaningful to you?
Okay, good. Now at home, ask me that question. Kyle, are apologies meaningful to you? Yes, they are. Apologies. When you apologize, apologies are very meaningful to me, right? I appreciate an apology if someone does something wrong to me, sure. We also have, second, we have another adjective, which is mean, to describe a person. Mezquino, or I believe you could also say ruin, right? If a person is mean. So tell him to, ask him if he thinks I'm a mean person, right? Ask Ernesto.
Do you think that Kyle is a mean person?
No, not at all. He's not a mean person.
He's not a mean, okay, well, thank you, I appreciate that. Do you think I'm a mean person?
No, I think you're not a mean person.
Okay, good. Have I ever been mean to you?
Not yet.
No,
you haven't been.
Not yet. Okay, the show's not over, but so to be mean, okay, a mean person. All right, good job, guys. I think they've done a great job. I think we're ready to move on to round 2 of the translation challenge. All right, friends, here we are in round 2 of the translation challenge. The challenge is the same, except now, instead of 5 points, we're playing for a total of 10 points. All right, you will hear again the sentence in Spanish and 3 options. 3 opciones en inglés. Okay, let's hear example number 1.
Tenía intención de llamarla, pero no tuve oportunidad.
Okay. A. I intended to call her, but I didn't have the opportunity. B. I meant to call her, but I didn't have the chance. And C. I meant to call her, but I didn't have the opportunity. Okay. 5 seconds. Okay, a little bit of a trick there. The last one, I meant to call to her. Ernesto, what have you got for us?
B.
He's going with B. And Mariana?
Well, I was between A and B, but I choose B. No, pardon, B. Sorry, I confused. Okay.
B. You're going with B. Are you sure you meant B?
And I'm going to say why. Because of chance and because I meant.
Okay,
We're studying
I'm consulting with the grand jury. I'm consulting with our panel of judges, and they're going to give it to you, okay? The judge tells me that we're going to give it to you as B, if that's the right answer. Let's see. And it is, in fact, the right answer. So for 10 points, good job. But I need you to read it for me. You got to earn those points, right?
I meant to call her, but I didn't have the chance.
Okay, I meant to call her, but I didn't have the chance. So in the last one, to call to her, no se dice eso. You can't say to call to someone. No. So I meant to call her, but I didn't have the chance. All right, very good. Let's hear example number 2.
¿Sabes lo que quiero decir, no?
All right. A, you know what I mean, isn't it? B, you know what I mean, no? And C, you know what I mean, don't you? You have 5 seconds. All right. Now this one relies on our friend, the question tag. So either you know it or you don't with these question tags. Mariana, what have you got for us?
This time, yes, it's C.
Okay. And Ernesto?
C too.
Okay, can you read it for us, Ernesto?
You know what I mean, don't you?
Exactly. That's right for 10 points. Good job. You know what I mean, don't you? So here the question tag in Spanish, you just say no o verdad. But in English, we always change from affirmative to negative, or vice versa, and we have the subject in there. So, don't you? All right. Very good. Let's move on now to number 3.
¿Crees que hablaba en serio?
A, do you believe she meant what she said? B, do you think she meant it seriously? And C, do you think she meant what she said? Okay. Okay, a little bit tricky there, maybe a little bit more difficult. Ernesto, what have you got for us?
I'm not sure, but I said A.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And Mariana?
I got it wrong.
Mariana has C. Now here we have do you believe she meant what she said? And C, do you think she meant what she said? The correct answer here is in fact C, but I'm going to give you also the points for that. I'm going to give him the point, but you could also say do you believe? It's perfectly fine. So remember, to our judges upstairs in the booth, we're going to give them 10 points as well. So 10 points for both. But I need you to read option C for me, Ernesto.
Mine or?
Yeah, do you think she meant what she said? Just repeat that.
Do you think that she meant what she said?
Yeah, good, good. But either answer could be fine there as well. So we're going to give him 10 points. Let's move on now to number 4.
Creo que realmente habla en serio.
Okay. A, I think she really means what she says. And B, I think she really meant it seriously. And C, I think she really spoke in serious. All right. Okay, so first we'll go ladies first this time, right? Mariana.
A.
She's going with A. Okay. And Ernesto. A as well. Can you read that for me, Ernesto?
I think she really means what she says.
Okay, and that's the correct answer. Good job. For 10 points. I think she really means what she says. Can you repeat that for us?
I think she really means what she says.
Okay, good. And it kind of reminds me of a song. There's a song, I'm just going to explain this line. There's a song from a band, a group in Canada, and the song has a line that says, the song is called She Says What She Means. And it says in the song, she says what she means, and she means what she says. When she says that I mean, does she mean what she says? Right? So it's a tricky kind of play on words, but it's a clever song. Anyhow, let's take a look at our scores here and see where they stand. We have Ernesto with 185. Great job, Ernesto. And Mariana with 250. Wow.
Well.
Fantastic. Moving on up there, Mariana, and only our third show. Good stuff. All right, let's move on now to our expression of the day. Yes, here we have our expression of the day, which is to mean well. What does this mean, Ernesto? If I say he means well, what does that mean?
I don't know.
He has good intentions.
Exactly. Tener buenas intenciones, right? To have good intentions. He means well. So sometimes people can be a bit mean. You say, oh, he's a mean person, but he means well. He's thinking in your best interest. He's just a bit hard, but he means well. Or sometimes you could say he's a bit, maybe he gets angry often, but he means well, right? He seems aggressive, but he means well. Okay, so why don't you say this? You could say he's tough, but he means well. Can you say that, Ernesto?
He's tough, but he means well.
Okay, with a little bit more life. He's tough, but he means well.
He's tough, but he means well.
Good, all right, okay. And Mariana, the same.
He's tough, but he means well.
But he means well, that's true. That English teacher, he's tough, but he means well, right? Okay, good job, guys. It's time to move on to the last part of the show. That's right, the speed round. All right, friends, here we are in the speed round. They're getting ready, and so am I. Hopefully you're getting ready too, because here's where it gets fast and it gets intense. You'll have 2 minutes. We'll put 2 minutes up on the clock, and here you're going to have to ask the questions. Te doy la respuesta y tú tienes que formar la pregunta pidiendo la información que sale en rojo en pantalla. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, I am.
I am too.
Okay, let's start the clock. The verb talar means to cut down trees. Go. Ernesto.
What does talar mean?
Okay, correct. What does talar mean, or what does the verb talar mean? Repeat it, please.
What does the verb talar mean?
Correct. Good. What does it mean? Good. Next example. They meant to go to the public library. Go. Mariana.
Where did they mean to go?
Repeat, please.
Where did they mean to go?
Good. Correct. Where did they mean to go? Remember, wait till I say go and finish the sentence. Where did they mean to go? Good job. Next example. She meant that the course would be difficult. Go. Mariana.
What does she meant?
I'm afraid not. Minus 10. Ernesto, pass or play? He's going to play.
What did she mean?
Correct. What did she mean in the past? Repeat it again.
What did she mean?
What did she mean? What did she mean? Good job. Next example. The first one meant the most to me. Go. Go ahead, Mariana.
Which one meant the most to you?
Correct. Repeat it.
Which one meant the most to you?
Good. Which one meant the most to you? Good job for 10 points. Next example. UFO stands for unidentified flying object. Go, Mariana.
What does UFO stands for?
I'm afraid not. A minus 10. I got to be strict here.
Yeah, okay.
Ernesto, pass or play? He's going to play.
What does an identified flying object stand for?
I'm afraid not. What? No, minus 10. What does UFO stand for? Right, because we're asking for the part information in red. What does UFO stand for? Okay. Next example. This means we'll have to cut back on our spending. Go. Ernesto.
What does this mean?
Correct. What does this mean? That's good for 10 points. Right before the buzzer. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, very intense there, guys. Very intense. And it's tricky. It's tricky. You don't have too much time to think about it because it is the speed round. Let's take a look at our scores here and see how they're doing. We have Ernesto moving up a little bit, over 200. Good job, 205 points. And Mariana with 250. Yeah, great total.
I stay
there.
put.
Staying put, exactly. Staying put. Well said. Okay, so let's move on now. We're going to put another minute up on the clock. We've got 1 more minute to go. And we're going to continue. Let's start the clock. No, I don't know what you mean. Go. Ernesto.
What do you mean?
No, I'm afraid not. Minus 10. Mariana, pass or play?
Does you know what you mean?
You got to hit the button first.
Sorry, does you know what you mean?
Does you know? I'm afraid not. Minus 10. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? No. Okay, do you, not does you, please. Okay, next example. They meant to explain it because it was necessary. Go. Mariana.
Why did they mean to explain it?
Good. Why did they mean to explain it? Repeat, please.
Why did they mean to explain it?
Good. Why did they mean to explain it? Correct. Next example. John was meant to be in charge. Go. Mariana.
Who was meant to be in charge?
Repeat.
Who was meant to be in charge?
Correct. Good answer for 10 points. Who was meant to be in charge? Next example. I think he meant to say that he was tired. Go. Mariana.
What do you think he meant to say?
Repeat.
What do you think he meant to say?
What do you think he meant to say? Correct. What do you think he meant to say? Woof. Intense, isn't it? Intense stuff. Let's take a look at our scores here after the end of the speed round here in program number 3. What do you think he meant to say was that last one? 195 for Ernesto. Good score. And Mariana moving up a little bit more to 270. Great job, Mariana. Both of you are doing very well. Good stuff there. And I want to remind you to keep participating always out loud, siempre en voz alta, y podéis volver a concursar con las mismas preguntas del programa de hoy desde nuestra página web, aquí mismo, aprendeinglés.com. Great job. Always participating at home, participating en voz alta, siempre. Muy bien. I have some prizes here, a few CDs, as always, for our guests, and I'm going to give them to them right now. Great job, huh? Well done. Well done. They've done a great job. And our guests today are going to take home the Verb Circus Volume 3 on audio CD, courtesy of our friends at Vaughan Radio. You can listen to the Verb Circus regularly on Vaughan Radio and get your copy today at vaughantienda.com. That's for them. Great job. That's for you. And for you, Mariana, great stuff. They've been great, as always. And you've been great as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the Verb Circus.